YouTube, welcome back. I am Cloud Envy, and this is episode 2 of the Underdog series. I see this time our opponent doesn't have a complete OU team, but it's close enough for me to accept. And if you watched episode 1, you'll notice that Dildozer the Ride-On is back. No Tangler this time, and that was my finger. Sorry, guys. Still can't afford a capture. Anywho, let's start this off. So I'm going to start off with Fletchender, the second bravest bird. He's going to go with Scizor, and I know he's going to switch out. He doesn't want to take that. We're going to go for the Swords Dance. Foolishly enough, I forgot that he had the Slowbro. So we're just... Sorry guys, it's like 5:30 in the morning. So we're going to switch right out of there and go straight into LSD. Still special attack invested, still got the Assault Vest. Just because I knew who's going to go for the Scald, and we are Water Absorb because we do have 3 water weaknesses, 1 at ×4. So he's going to go into this Scrafty, who's going to eat a Thunderbolt pretty well. Not as well as I thought, or remember. Anyway. So we're going to switch out of there. Not even go for the Volt Switch because I don't want to risk it, you know, punching our face in. Straight in the Lockjaw, I want that Intimidate off. He's going to go for the Dragon Dance. It's not going to matter. I have a Grand Bull. The fact that he stayed in is surprising enough, but I didn't want to take chances. If he called my bluff, I was going to go for the Play Rough anyway because I want this thing dead. But he goes to the Poison Jab. I'm a defensive Grand Bull, so that does virtually nothing. I mean, you know, considering Fairy types and Scrafty. So that's dead Scrafty. Little thug is out of here. So Gramble, he's going to munch on his leftovers for a little bit as he waits for this Scizor to come back in. Scizor comes back, and we're not prepared. No, we're out. Nothing. Gramble's out of there. We're going into Fox Mania, who is going to take this knockoff pretty badly, very badly. And he's going to switch out. I really expected the Bullet Punch, but by this point I was forced to assume he was a Banded Scizor. So it was Scarfer without Sped, and what have you. But I figured he was going to switch out anyway. If he went for the Bullet Punch, it wouldn't matter, we're dead. If he switched, that Slowbro was going to need an Energy Ball. Now it's going to need a second Energy Ball. Unfortunately, it doesn't kill it. I figured there's no harm in just staying in. I really didn't need Ninetales. But now it's done. It's out of here. Nothing to do. Going back into LSD, I know he's going to switch out. So we're just going to go straight for the Volt Switch. If he stays in, whatever, we'll deal. He goes into the Ariados. I think his entire team is shiny. I literally just realized this. We're going to Volt Switch right out of there. And we got lucky with the crit. We did get very lucky with the crit. But regardless, I don't think it would have mattered because Fletchender's... I can't say that yet because he switched out. Fletchender's going to get back there. Go for the Acrobatics. And I thought this was a physically defensive Slowbro, but it did not eat that well at all. Not at all. So I decided to stay in and go for a second Acrobatics. Take the dude down. But we did take some pretty hefty Rocky Helmet damage in the process. This Perugly's coming out. I haven't seen a Perugly in a very long time, so I really didn't know what to expect from it. But we're going to switch out of there and go straight into the Dildozer. Because I can't even begin to tell you how much I love Ride-On. Goes to the Fake Out, does a whole whopping 12 damage. And I know now that it's Life Orbed. So we're pretty much, we just want Rocks up. I want my Rocks up. So we're gonna just scatter them everywhere. Just because I anticipated this thing coming back, I didn't think it'd come back on the Rocks play. But he goes to the Sticky Web, and that's just... the floor's all gross now. My Pokemon aren't going to be able to move. No one wants it. Nobody wants it. No one needs it. We're going to Earthquake it and smash that spider. He goes back into Scizor. And I was a little confused on what to do here. I really wasn't sure, so I decided to switch out on the off chance that he might have the superpower, and I really didn't want my EV-Light knocked off. So we're going to go into the Sledgehog, just because I want the sticky web gone. I need the sticky web gone. I actually don't know if I do. I'm pretty sure my team's just very slow. Either way, he's going to hit us a couple times, but Sledgehog doesn't care. He's physically defensive. He's going to go for the rapid spin. Doesn't even matter. And by this point, I know this thing's choice banded. It literally just has to be. So we're going to go back into Dildozer, just not even caring about it. But he switches the Scizor out. I'm not sure why, honestly. I guess he anticipated the Earthquake, which in that case is not a bad play. Because I do go for the Earthquake. Altaria misses, or it misses Altaria because Bird. You know, Bird. I'm just there. I just look weird. I'm done. I'm done. I quit. Goes for the Dragon Dance, and I anticipated an Earthquake coming from it. I guess we both knew it wasn't going to kill me, so Dragon Dance was probably the safer bet. A lot of people aren't aware that Rhydon can learn Avalanche as a transfer move. Unfortunately, I also wasn't aware that Mega Altaria can eat a ×4 Avalanche. I mean, given it wasn't a retaliated Avalanche, it only did 60 base. 4 weaknesses. Regardless, we're going to take out the Mega Altaria. Barely even scratch us. That Scizor's coming back. This thing is a pain. It's a real pain. Goes to the Bullet Punch, completely knocks out Dildozer, and just... I was sad. I didn't like it. So we're going to call in LSD, and he's going to switch back out, because, let's be honest, Lantern's going to eat, even if it's banded, Lantern's going to eat a Bullet Punch very well. Going back into Purugly, I know better. We're going to hit it with that Scald that was meant for the Scizor. And you can see the special attack investment. That was beautiful. We're going to go right back into Lockjaw. He's going to pull out the Intimidate, and he's going to sit there and eat all the hits he possibly can. But I did not know that Puruglies get Defiant. And I worried for a minute because I don't even know what these things carry. I know I had the Fake Out. That was about it. Apparently it has a Play Rough. Yeah, apparently it has the Play Rough. Luckily, Granville lives it. And I'm completely okay with that. Big old cat knocks itself out, and he's just swinging at air. But you know, Granville's good. He's fine. No worries, no concerns. Scizor comes back out. I don't really have anything left that wants to take a hit from this guy. So at this point, we're playing the switch game. We're switching out again. Going into LSD one more time, hoping he goes for the Bullet Punch and doesn't predict the switch. Luckily, he does go for the Bullet Punch, and that's just beautiful for us. That was a critical hit. I love Lantern, man. But we're gonna go for another Scald. And I'm hoping for the burn, just flat out get the KO because we get another crit. Was it another crit? Was I just not paying attention? Either way, it's game. But, episode 2, first win. See you guys next time.